I wanted to follow up on the last video. If you watched it, I talked about setting intentions on the vision fast and how you prepare for going out on the solo time, the actual fast. And wanted to share a little bit about what you take out then onto the actual fast experience. And what we have after you set your intention is you're then put out onto the land, and you're put out from a threshold circle like this. And what you do is you take out your intention onto the land. And we do it from a threshold circle because the threshold circle, it symbolizes you could call it a portal, so to speak, a passageway into, if we use some Joseph Campbell's language, into the underworld. And the reason we do the intention first and then send people out is because the intention is really an in-between space. One way to think about intention is I'm claiming the person that I already am, but I have yet to fully embody or step into. And the best way to describe that would be to give an example. I got permission from a faster at one point to share this story. It's very simple. This young man started to set his intention and started to talk a lot about how he knew he was smart. He never got good grades. He never did well in school because he had some learning differences, but he knew he was smart in his own way. He could do things that other people couldn't do. He could cook. He could learn in his own way and make things in his own way. And he, about a half hour into the intention, he said, and I know that about myself. I know I'm smart. I know I'm smart. It was kind of a question mark. And then he put his head down into his hands for about a minute. And I said, where'd you go? And he didn't really answer me. And I said, I know where you went. You went to all the memories of the kids, and maybe even some teachers or adults that made you feel stupid your whole life, right? And he was crying, and he just nodded. Yeah, that's where I went. And so just that simple story really illustrates what he had to claim. His claim was that I'm smart. I'm smart in my own way. But he had never said it out loud. He had never acknowledged it. He certainly never said it in front of anybody else. And so he was in between spaces, so to speak. He knew that he was this smart guy. He knew he had so much to offer. And he was also just at the threshold circle, just at the threshold of claiming that and owning that. And so the threshold time is the solo time, the fasting time, is an in-between time. You take your claim that you know in your heart is true, I'm smart in my own way, and then you take it out onto the land out here, and you wrestle with it, and you see what the land has to show you, and you see yourself and your intention mirrored in that encounter out in nature, so that you can fully take it on and fully embody it after the 3 or 4 days that you're out. And so you can bring it back as a gift, not only to yourself, but to your community, to your friends, to your family, to your partner, whoever it is. Hello. Yeah. So if you're watching these videos, if you have any questions, comments, if you've done a vision fast, want to say something about it, we'd love to hear that. Thanks.